Hello, James here. I'm going to show you a video this time, and I'm going to say why with some American women it's going to be over with. And I saw something that was really, really peculiar, and I'm going to show you couple videos. Let me cut off show you a couple videos. One is about Shay Jackson.
In 2015, I started my journey as a YouTuber, especially in what we call now the black sector of the internet. And of course, every region of the country.
Oh, hold on. I think I played that one. Hold on. Let's go back to this one. This one was pretty good. Now this is a woman. This from shout out to Phil show.
So you got this one sister, and I'm still trying to figure this out. She is a person that's what you call a dating coach, and she has saying she is throwing in the towel on women of a certain age demographic. Let's review it.
Single women who are over 50 years old who have been reaching out to me for wife coaching tips, I'm no longer taking them. Don't pay the money through my website because I'm just going to refund it to you.
Okay, so single women over 50. Okay, this is what she's talking about here. So let's get into really what she's saying. She said she don't want your money no more. That's how horrible some of you are. Let's go.
I've had a couple of experiences this weekend. Here's why. Most of you, not all, but 99% of the women who are 53 and older.
Okay, so she said the majority.
Specifically, 53, 55, 57, 59, 61, 64.
Wait. 64?
In those age brackets have been the most challenging for me to coach because the standards are unrealistically high. I get that you're old school and I get that your mom raised you to only interact with gentlemen, but most of the men who do all of the stuff that you're wanting are dead, or they're not looking for 55 or 57-year-old women. There are some younger men who do that. You don't want an old man because he can't perform in bed. Well, the younger men don't want an older woman because some of you have arthritis, some of you have missing teeth, you have gray hair, you have grandkids. Like, you gotta be realistic and balanced in your thinking. So listen, the other thing is these social media dating sites or whatever you call these things, I've seen modernized female whores in those sites, meeting strange men, having sex with them. You don't know them, and I'm talking about women of God. You've got.
Oh boy. Boy. Y'all, even the old ones are just jacked up in America. Did she say all the way up to 64? The 64-year-olds are entitled? Oh my God.
Make some shifts and some changes in how you think and how you process if you want to be married. Now, if you just want to be somebody's jump off, and you just want to be somebody's cougar, or somebody's fun girl.
All right. So as you heard, she said she's done with y'all. She's done with y'all because y'all expectations is too unrealistic. But what she said about younger guys is totally true. I don't see no guys in his 20s, 30s. Hell, I wouldn't even say 40s. He's looking to fool with someone who's up to 64 years old. I mean, like, what? Let's just be realistic. What could they really do? You know what I'm saying? Sure, they could, lay down in the bed, do what they do, but like, she can't produce no children. She's already went through menopause already. She's at a stage in her life where she's not, certain things just doesn't really entertain her anymore. Certain things she may not want to do. The younger guy want to be up half the night. Somebody older want to go to bed. Say, look, man, 10 o'clock, I'm ready to go to bed. I'm not up like that no more. I ain't done all that. Like, that's just not really going to work, first and foremost. Second of all, she's right. The certain kind of men that they talking about don't exist anymore in America. And the ones that still exist like that, 9 times out of 10, they're married or they left out of this country. Maybe, unless, and let me say this with balance. Now, if they had husbands and their husbands passed away, then that's one thing. But some of them never had a husband, or they did have one that he got rid of, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then now they still looking for somebody. Well, you know what? I know some of y'all, kind of got upset with Brother Kevin and everything, but some of y'all, you might well go ahead on there.
Radio.
Some of you might well just go ahead on and get a cat and just go ahead on or a dog, whatever, and just leave it alone. I mean, seriously. I mean, y'all have frustrated this woman so much. Listen, when a person says, "I don't even want your money," they let you know how bad you have been with this person. They don't even want money from you. That's horrible when people are turning down money just not to mess with you. So like I said, the reason why we got a problem in America, folks, is not that you can talk about the young women, y'all brothers in the 20s and 30s. The problem is the older women can't teach the young ones. That's where you have a problem. You have a circle of toxicity that's going on in the black community from the old to the young. Usually the older women can be the one that can help teach the young women and get them out the issues and problems of the end, but we don't have that no more in the community. Everybody want to dress the same. The 50-year-old want to dress like the 20-year-old. The exact same clothes, shopping the exact same thing, wearing the exact same dress, getting the same tattoos, fooling with the same kind of guy.
Mm-hmm.
You 54 and you chasing the same guy a 24-year-old girl is chasing.
Mm-hmm.
You wearing the same kind of heels that a 24-year-old girl is wearing. That's our problem in the black community, and we probably need to talk about
like
that
a Madonna.
in a more extensive way, like maybe on a live stream or something about what is it. Why can't these women understand that they at a certain age bracket embrace that? Look, I embrace my age. I'm at the uncle stage, and I'm happy with it. Understand what I'm saying? I love it. I'm wiser today. I have more finances than when I had 20 years ago. I have more respect than what I had 20 years ago. I've traveled a lot more than what I would have traveled 20 years ago. I was broke, I had no money. I had no experience. Back 20 years ago, I was in Beaumont, Texas, still trying to figure some things out. So I'm cool. I love this age I am now. I love it. You can get me to want to go back to that. And I don't want to imitate no 24-year-old boy, because to me, he a boy. I'm not trying to imitate no 24-year-old boy or 23-year-old boy. For what? I'm not trying to dress like him either. Because see, at least when men, as we get older and get more refined, we understand we got to walk in. Now, you got some childish men out there. You got them. But the brothers that understand what's going on, we want to be more refined in how we dress, refined in our look, take care of ourselves, going to the doctor, doing the different things we're doing. Younger, you couldn't do any of that. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't see a lot of the average older brother trying to mimic a 23-year-old young boy. But you sure see a lot of older women mimicking the 23 and 24-year-old. That's what we need to be talking about. That's been the issue and problem. But let me know.
No, that's bad.
Thank you.
That's bad.
Think again. The better than ever big
So,
is for those who love to save.
That's the reason why some men in the age bracket who are able to go end up going to different countries. And many more are going.
Hey, this is Raul. Please act right. I'm seriously offended by this.
If a woman has 3 kids, she should be looking for a man who's a lot older, who's already able to take care of her and her 3 kids. Like, you can't be talking to guys who are around our age, like, because they're going to say the same thing. Like, I'm not taking on that baggage.
The devil is a liar. Did I hear her right? Did she say that a woman with 3 kids should get an older man to take care of her and her 3 kids because a man in her age group is not going to take on that baggage? Oh, but she slept with a man in her age group that got her pregnant and made those babies. This is why men are not taking some of these modern-day westernized women seriously. Now, did I hear a man in the background agree with her?
Take care of her and her 3 kids. Like, you can't be...
Really, dude?
A lady had messaged me, and she said, you know what, I wasted a lot of my time, and, now that I have my 3 kids, and, my marriage didn't work out, I want to, really start taking those guys who I thought was like lame guys. I want to start giving them a chance. And I said, how unfair. How unfair is it for the lame guys, as she called it, to have to be with you after you done been ran through and got all these kids from another man or two, and you really think you're deserving of a good man now at this point? That's so unfair. Guys, you gotta be real cautious. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with being with a woman with kids, but you gotta be real cautious, because sometimes the women are willing to settle for you because they know that the guys they want is just not worth a dang on thing.
Exactly. So piggybacking off the first video of the woman saying that a woman with 3 kids should look for an older guy to take care of her 3 kids that she had by another guy, this young lady is admitting that most of these women have babies by guys who ain't and that they're looking around to settle for a guy who has it together. Like I said before, the devil is a liar.
If a guy doesn't find me attractive, it's totally okay. No shame. I get.
Clearly, she doesn't understand that it takes more than just physical attraction. So for all the women out there who don't understand that, I'll let this guy explain.
First of all, ma'am, physically, you are attractive. The problem is after the mid-20s, going into your 30s, men start looking at things other than your boobs and your butt.
Right.
We start understanding at that point you have a personality, how you treat people.
Right.
Your character, your values.
Right.
Those become important to us. So, even though you might be physically attractive, the rest of you may be shit. And if the rest of you is shit, it doesn't mean we're gay, it just means we don't want to sleep with shit. So we go find somebody else that may not be as physically attractive, but has a good heart. That's your problem.
And that's one of the main reasons why you see so many of these very attractive women in Western society single.
Okay, listen. There's no way I'm this hot and single. There's no reason. So taking boyfriend applications for sweater weather, fall season.
Husband applications.
Yes. We're taking husband applications.
So you dress like that out in the streets, and you say that you're so freaking hot, and you can't understand why you're single. And you're out with your single friends, because one's yelling out the window from the driver's side, and the other one's getting out of the passenger side of the car. And neither of you all get why you're single. Should I tell them? Well, if you're a woman who dresses like a woman who is paid for play, you're going to attract the men who are looking for women that they can pay for play. As far as the husband applications are concerned, they're not looking for women who dress like they're paid for play. So she asked a question, and the men answered in her comment section under that video. Here's her response.
I just want to know why the moment a woman is feeling confident about herself, outwardly confident, and shares that with the world, men run. I mean, run to tear her down. Why is that?
So you asked the question on the video and they answered it. And now you're saying that they're tearing you down because you were confident enough to dress that way. But they were telling you that white material women don't dress that way. If you weren't going to accept the men's answer, then why did you ask? Because it's a husband that you claim you're looking for. So the answer should come from men.
I feel like it doesn't say a lot about the woman. I think it says a lot about the men that are commenting the things they do, especially because you guys don't know me personally. So everything you're saying is just based off of who? You.
Nope. It says more about you than it does the man. You're basically saying that a man should be comfortable with the way you dress, while claiming that you're wifey material. However, men don't want their wives dressing that way. This is yet proof of another woman wanting a husband type to accept her for the way that she presents herself, when that's not what husbands are looking for. So you either dress accordingly and attract the husband, or dress the way you want to and stay single.
Projecting. Probably don't even know what projecting means because most of you guys are not self-aware.
So let's address that real quick. Nobody's gonna make me believe that this woman has never dated. So what happened to all the men that dated you? If you feel like you're wifey material and you're looking for a husband and dressing the way you dress, why haven't one of those men that you dated in the past claimed you?
Right.
And that's why you guys are insecure.
A woman putting on a face full of makeup, talking about men being insecure.
But anyways, yeah, you guys love to invalidate women that are confident in themselves and believe they deserve good things in life. But in reality, you just believe you don't deserve good things. You believe you don't deserve a good woman like me or other great, amazing women out there. So you're projecting that, like I said. So, have a great day.
She claims she's great and amazing, but she's still single. See, when you tell these type of women the truth, that men are not looking for women to make her his wife that dress like a tramp, the first thing she does is turning around on the man. Like they say, for some of these modern day women, accountability is like kryptonite. So good night to you two, and good luck finding a husband while wearing the uniform of a hoe.
If I had $1 for the amount of DMs that I receive from gentlemen who are 20 plus years my senior, or just old enough to probably be my damn grandkid. Alright, I'm exaggerating with the grandkid and stuff, but young enough to be my child, I'd be rich.
So she's in her late 40s. On her TikTok page, dressed like this. She said men who are 20 years her senior and guys who are young enough to be her son are the only ones that are hitting her up in her DMs. Do you think it's because the guys in her age group don't want to get involved with a middle-aged woman who would make a video like this, dressed like this? By the way, young lady, the older guys, they just want to live out their younger woman fantasies. And the younger guys, they just see you as a MILF.
Husband, I know you're out there. I know you hear me calling. I don't know why you're not picking up or receiving what I'm putting out into the universe.
Yes, he does see what you're putting out into the universe. All your stuff. That's why he's not hitting you up in your DMs.
But I'm gonna need you to take me out of these dirty streets, okay? Enough is enough. We've played hide and go seek. I've chased you enough. Whoever you are out there, husband. But yeah, I'm waiting.
Did you see that? Even her dog in the background got up and walked away because he knows she is too old to be on her TikTok page, half naked, talking about where's my husband at.
Whoever you are out there, husband. But yeah, I'm waiting. I can cook, I clean very well, and I take good care of myself.
And you do look like you have a nice tight body, but you're showing your box and your panties on social media to the entire world. Good luck.
Sometimes a woman can talk her out of a relationship. You can talk. We do that.
Yes,
We will talk.
I'm gonna say something, and this might ruffle little feathers. I don't think just being a good man is enough to stay in a relationship with them.
But when I say a good man, I mean like he's good. That means all around. That means himself, spiritually, mentally, physically.
That's great,
healthily. Like
but
he's a good man.
That doesn't mean that he's the man for you. And
Right.
maybe when you're going through these motions of getting to know him, you're realizing, okay, he's a great person, but honestly, I don't. But his humor, like he could be funny, but
And that's
he's not funny to
that's
me.
why a lot of modern
Or-
women are getting 40 with 4 cats and no man because
Maybe that's what
he's
they like.
he's a good man, but because he's not funny, you gotta throw that out.
So are there any women out there still confused why so many men are getting their passports and leaving Western society? She's saying being a good man is not enough. The other young lady described the man as having it all together, and how does this one respond? Now, his sense of humor is not good enough. Since when were men put on this earth to entertain women? I've read the Bible from cover to cover, rooted to the tutor, and I've read a lot of different manuals and books on marriage and marriage counseling. And nowhere in there did I read that a man is supposed to be entertainment to a woman. This is nothing more than yet another woman saying that she doesn't want a good man because she knows that that good man is going to require something of her. And she knows that she does not have the value that a woman should possess in order to be with and stay with a good man.
Every woman deserves a housekeeper.
No, every woman does not deserve a housekeeper.
Today we are interviewing a potential new housekeeper. One thing that I don't have time for is domestic stuff. I am busy changing the world, changing my life, changing my mind. So I don't have time to do things like wash clothes, wash the dishes, clean up the kitchen, clean up the bathroom, clean up the living room. I don't have time for that.
Well, for those of you all who don't know, she calls herself Coach Stormy. She's worth about $40 million. And guess who she made that $40 million off of? Women. Now she's telling women she doesn't have time to cook or clean in her own house, which she doesn't because she's running a multi-million-dollar business. But the women she's talking to are not running a multi-million-dollar business.
And so one of the things I want you ladies to think about in this new season is new rules. New rules meaning in this new season, I don't do things that is not income producing activity. Income is necessary. It is not okay to be broke. It is not okay to rob Peter to pay Paul. It's not okay to live from paycheck to paycheck. In this next season, I want you to think that you're going to focus your time on doing things that bear fruit. And as you bear fruit, you use their fruit to feed others. What does that mean? Hire people. Feed people with your fruit. And that's what I want you to think. New rules. I will feed people mentally, spiritually, financially, and emotionally with my fruit. New rules. Again, I will feed people mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and financially with my fruit. Everything that I do in this season will bear fruit. New rules.
So this is a single westernized woman who is teaching other single westernized women to chase the bag and put relationships and marriage on the back burner. And of course, they're going to listen and follow her. Now ladies, if that's what you want to do, knock your socks off, because not one of us men are going to try to stop you. As long as you understand that she's teaching women to become the very type of woman that traditional men are not interested in dating or marrying. And these women that she's creating will be the same women that will get on their social media and dog men for getting their passports and going after women that are traditional in other countries.
After all the bad boys that I dated, I thought, you know what, let me just date the good guy. And that didn't work out because I felt like superior to him.
There was no sexual polarity.
It just didn't work out because I felt like I was the boss. I felt like...
Did you find yourself snapping on him and getting a little bit more disrespectful than you normally would?
Very.
That's typically what happens.
And he's right. That is what typically happens. These women are so used to functioning a certain way with these bad boys that when she gets with a good guy, she doesn't know how to function with him. They actually believe that they can bring the same temperament into the relationship with a good guy that they had with the bad guy and expect the same results.
Yeah, and I did things to him that I wouldn't do to Katie. And it's unfortunate because he's a good guy. He didn't do anything to me. The problem is that he didn't put me in my place when he should have, whenever that was supposed to happen.
But this is a grown woman. Why didn't she correct herself?
Right.
Clearly she knows she was out of line because she's talking about it right now.
At some point in our relationship, he didn't put me in my place as the woman, as his woman, and he didn't show me that he can lead. So I felt like I was leading the entire household when it's really supposed to be him.
This is why a woman's past matters to a man when it comes down to what type of men and how many men she's dealt with. With some of these women, we can't win. If he does take control and tells her, we're going to do it this way and I don't want to hear no lip from you, then he'll be labeled as a narcissist and controlling. But if he doesn't do it that way, now he's a weak man and she has to do all the leading. Don't get me wrong, ladies. Some of us good guys, we are not wimps. Sometimes we're not saying anything right away because we're giving you the opportunity to be an adult and correct yourself on your own. But don't get it twisted, because most of us, we will get on you when you go too far. But this is a perfect example of why so many men are traveling elsewhere to seek companionship. One westernized woman wants a man to be dominant and take control. The other westernized woman says he's a narcissist if he does it. Then another one says we're weak if we do things this way. Then another one says he doesn't do it when I want him to do it. And we have no idea what woman we're dealing with as the days go on.
Right.
So this is just a short video with a few video clips of why so many men are not taking Western women seriously. Some of you all are all over the place, and it's too exhausting for us to try to figure out which way to go with you. So instead of wasting our time trying to figure it out, we'll just go where the women are already traditional and pretty much think the same way. Hey, somebody didn't tell you, and I love you, so it might as well be me.
I couldn't agree furthermore. In my past time, I've come across the same type of women. Why does someone have to put you in check when you're a grown woman? You need to put her in check. No, you put a child or an animal in check. You don't put another grown person in check. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy. And like he said, if you do that, I don't want to hear no lip from me. Now you're a narcissist. Now you controlling. That's true. Like I said, you can't win or lose. You can't win. I mean, it's like it's crazy, man. This is what the Western men what we have to go through. Just the reason why they want to get the heck up out of here. But hold, let's see what the women over.
Today we're going to talk about some of the most intriguing, beautiful women in the whole wide world. Today we're going to the Philippines. Before we get started, we're going to talk about the pros, cons of being in those countries, and what should we do as men that are seeking for women for marriage, companionship, and lovers. All right, so before we get started, let me light the candle, and you know, as always, we do the beauty of the week. So that's our beauty of the week. We're going to get started. Let's talk about the Philippines and how beautiful this country is. The Philippines is made up of 7,600 islands. Can you believe that? So you have vast amount of beaches, water sports, a lot of things that you can do in the Philippines. So we're going to talk about the pros. But before we do that, let's jump right into the cons. Now, if you are one of the brothers that use Passport and you go from place to place and you meet different women and you're doing it for the purpose of dating, and you're not doing it for the purpose of marriage, this may not be for you. Because Filipino women, if you want to do it for dating, you have to be honest and transparent with them. According to sources, it says that dealing with the wrong Filipino woman, making her think you want a relationship when you just want to sit here and date over several people, can end up easily putting you in jail. Because one, I mean, you may just come across the wrong girl whose father, cousin, uncle, whatever, you may get in an altercation. And what we will not be doing in foreign countries and foreign lands is be there in some type of negative situation, negative publicity, fights, and endangering our lives and those around us. All right? So if your intention is to date and just openly date, then just say that. Having the intention as if you're seeking for wives when really you just want to date. So let's be honest and transparent, because what you don't want to do is end up in this place. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright, so that is a Filipino prison. You get in an altercation and you get in there, you don't have a U.S. jurisdiction that's just going to pull you out. In that place, you may be in there 2 months before you ever see a judge. So, 2 to 5 months, they say, before you ever see a judge, and you do not want to be in this place, right? We did not come over there for those purposes. So if you drink, or if you smoke marijuana, we just saw the thing with Brittany, how she brought it over to Russia. You do not want to do that over in these countries. You do not want to take any contraband into those countries, even if it's a small amount. In Philippines, there is a minimum of like 2-year sentence for just having possession of drugs. So what she did in that case, they would have gave a minimum of 2 years. You need to know the laws before we go into these countries, right? So if it's something that you have a weakness for, let's not go to that place. Don't put yourself in a place where you're going to end up hurting your chances for life. The whole point of us going and exploring is to have a better life, a better way of living that's more conducive than the West when it comes to dating, relationships, marriage for a lifetime and not forever mates, right? All right, so let's go over some of the pros real quick. One, a lot of people talk a lot of negative stuff about these women. They think that they prostitutes, they STDs, they uneducated, they weak, they nuts. Well,
Do I look uneducated, submissive, and desperate to you?
they don't know what they're talking about. First of all, in Philippines, their second language is English. They learn English since in elementary school. They're going to have 1.6 million students to graduate just this year from college. So they have just as many college graduates as major countries like this. In the Philippines, it's more of a Christian Catholic nation, country. And so they believe in the sanctity of marriage, so much so that they do not believe in divorce. So the difference between them and somewhere like the U.S. and the West, where divorce is like the first option for women here. And that's the biggest problem with the West, is that none-fault divorce, just irreconcilable differences. I'm no longer
About the time. I was already talking to time. She said, you don't do it. She told me, so you're going to take care of it.
Yeah, I appreciate
I want to make sure I let you know I took care of it.
I appreciate it.
And I called the manager too. So I said, they can take care of that.
Okay, thank you. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that.
irreconcilable differences. I'm no longer happy. Cause divorces here. They leave good guys like Tom Brady just because he pursued a career. You see the guy, Megan Good's husband, Christian guy, good guy, saved himself for his wife, get with her, and a year, 2 years later, They leave. So with a whole bunch of irreconcilable differences. So, but you don't have that in the Philippines. They have a different value system. The women value men totally different. And let me tell you the benefit of being black or being from America or being from another country. One, we are considered exotic. And the women are proud to be with men like us, right? So don't take your Western dating mentality over there. Let them keep their culture. Let them be who they are soft, feminine, friendly. Don't try to take your dating experience over here and put it on those women, right? We go in there because they're more pleasant and it seems more compatible to the traditional man in a traditional relationship and marriage. But those who want traditional, all right? Another thing about Philippines, that it is very diverse. People have been visiting there, having brides or starting families or impregnating women in the Philippines since the 20s, right? And so it's a lot of Philippines that looks various different looks. It's not just one standard, and you just think that this is what a Filipino woman looks like. No. Just look at some of the pictures. They come in all shades, colors, heights, and oh my gosh. And to them, we are wow. I heard a woman who got married that's a Filipino. She's like, she loved walking around with her husband because everyone is like, wow, he's so handsome. He's tall, and people just stop and want to take pictures of him just because you in that country so exotic. It's almost like being a celebrity. Average men are no longer average when you go to countries like this. See, an average salary in the U.S. is about $32,000 to $35,000, right? That's average man's salary. Well, in the Philippines, the average income, the income that most Philippines make, is somewhere about $500 a month, about $10,000. Towards the $10,000 a year, families make about $12,000 for a household. So when they say that you are rich, well, people got this misperception saying, oh, they just want you because they think you are rich. Well, your income of $30,000 in the Philippines, stretched into their culture, is a rich man's salary. So you are rich. You're just only comparing yourselves here. So if you get a bride there to bring her back to the U.S., you're going to bring her back to an average living lifestyle here. But if you have a salary and you take your salary where you are and you live in the Philippines, you are considered a rich man because your salary is higher than the majority of Filipinos. Some of the United States, the average height is about 5'9", right? Where the average height of a man in the Philippines is only 5'2". So to them, you are super tall. Just the average man going there with an average salary from the U.S. You make $30,000. You're 5'9". You're a little awkward, a little quirky. You don't have relationship skills. You're a little introvert. You take those skills and who you are and just place you in Philippines over here. You as a man, you're worth so much more. All the women know it. All the people see it, and that's why you're valuable. Your $30,000 salary makes you a rich man. Your height of 5'9" makes you a tall man, and your look, your style, your everything makes you an exotic man. And they love the fact that you're different. I told them it's like a house. It doesn't matter how nice this house is. It's about location. In the Philippines, they use pesos. So $1,000 US dollars is about 54,000 pesos in their currency. The average month to live there, it takes about anywhere from $500 to $600 a month. That's the cost of living in the Philippines. About $600 a month. I did not understand why the passport bros, I heard about it, but I did not understand it. And people begin to speak down on things they don't understand. So they make ideas and assumptions.
We don't talk enough about how passport bros are just predators.
I'm not a predator if I sleep with women in America, but if I sleep with women outside of America, I'm a predator. Gotcha.
Don't me. We are not the ones that's trying to prey on women, this or that, all that nonsense. You look for prostitutes, all that nonsense, throw it out the window. That has nothing to do with you as a man. You are looking for companionship. You're looking for wives that are non-combative, agreeable, soft, feminine, friendly, a joy to be around. You want a woman that ain't trying to leave you for every little thing. We want women that are loyal, that are with us for a lifetime, to the end of our lives. And this is what you get. So this is what the Passport Bros is about, or I call them Kings Wanted. This is what it's about. Kings are wanted. All over this world, kings are wanted. The cost of food. Food in there, they talk about their monthly cost of food. It'd be somewhere about $200. On fast food, it costs you about $3 just to grab some fast food. Go to a restaurant, you'll be spending for two. You'll be spending somewhere about $12 to $14. Source of travel, like transportation, it's kind of cheap. Buses and trains. Most people ride motorcycles. They have Uber and Grab cars, very inexpensive. And also they have bicycles. So you can rent bicycles for literally US pennies to rent a bicycle for the day. For a single individual, rent goes anywhere from $100 to $250. For a family, you're looking at about $200 to $500 for a family of four to live somewhere in the Philippines. Your utilities are less than $100. You have so many things that you can do. I mean, so many vacation spots, outlets and boat rides and walk.
This brother giving a good rundown of it, isn't it?
Some of the things we need to look out for. So it's Philippine place for us. Now, this place is known to have about 20 typhoons a year, maybe 2 to 6 of them. Could be something serious in that, right? Is also a place that has earthquakes. It also has volcanoes. So it has things of natural disaster that you would see among anywhere in the world. That's no different. It also has crime. It has gangs. They have pirates along the waters. But they have a navy to kind of protect people. These things are anywhere and everywhere. You know, like one of the biggest cities will be Manila. Is known to also have gangs. But what we need to do is stay to ourselves. Don't be all flashy and showboatish. You don't want to stand out in that way. If you stand out in that way, you make yourself a target. But we don't want to be targets. We don't come there for that. We come there to meet our favorite partner. So when we go to places like this, what we do is we look and Google safest places in the Philippines. So we pick cities based off what's safe, right? So they got a couple of cities. I guess I'll list 5 cities that are considered the safest in the Philippines, and go from there. We can see some of the travel destinations, locations, some of the most beautiful sights that you've ever seen: hills, mountains, jungles, water. Some of the most crystal bluish water. It looks like a movie. It doesn't even look real. Some of the stuff looks like the movie Avatar. It's so beautiful. They experience gangs, robbery, guns, all in Manila with the gangs. One of the things is don't be flashy. Don't have expensive phones and cash and jewelry shown as you just walk in the streets. Some of the bigger cities where a lot of people are mainly known for pickpocketing, right? So if you go in one of the tourist areas, which is mostly where the pickpocketing is found, is in some of the biggest tourist areas. So just make sure you put yourself somewhere secure so you don't get pickpocketed, all right? Even in America, the most poverty neighborhoods is the one with the highest crime rate. So you wouldn't expect anything less over there, right? So we just got to make sure we protect ourselves at all times. Make sure you stay secure. Make sure you don't try to stand out because you don't want to draw the wrong attention. Now, one thing I want to mention is they talk about these skimmers where they are using, those little fake screens on the ATM, and when you stick your card in, it reads all your information, put it on one of their cards, and they take your money out of your account. So, as you go into it, let's make sure when we do use our cards, use it at banks, ATMs. Do not use it at the grocery store, convenience store, because those are the ways that they go and scam and pull your money out of your account. Things you need to look out for. As we go out and as we explore and have fun, what they say is what you should do anywhere you go is make sure your drink doesn't get spiked. So they big on spiking drinks. So as you go out, they say do not let your cup out of your hand. Always have your cup covered. Do not sit it down. Do not take a drink from anyone except the bartender. If someone is just buying drinks, buying shots, and just trying to show you a good time, if anything was to happen, you feel any dizziness while you're there, go to a server, go to someone who works there, and let them know you believe you've been spiked. And they will take care of you from there. Or find the group that you're with immediately and let people know that you don't feel with immediately, whatever space we in, all right? Whatever space you're in, just let someone know. They'll get you to emergency as soon as possible. So those are the big tips. We talk about how beautiful they are, how courteous and kind and sweet they are. Actually explore. Get out the matrix. Just go and explore for yourself. Go and experience the world for ourselves, man. All right? So Passport Bros, kings that's wanted, they out here. Remember, this week we're talking about Philippines. So we're going to go out here, let's explore, let's have fun, let's find our wives, let's find companionship, let's find those who appreciate us. Where we live in a country where they say, I don't need a man. And then other people say, oh, we want your man. We're waiting for the opportunity to get your man so we can treat them right. Don't believe me. Take our word for it.
There are millions more like me over here, just waiting to have a shot at making your man happy.
All right, guys. That's all I have for now. Superior.
Well, that's pretty much what it is. And you see the videos I played earlier about the women. American women gonna lose. They're gonna lose. They're gonna see a lot of. It's gonna be like I did on this video. It was in India. It was some place in India. It was mostly all women, non-married women from 20 up to then they're 60 years old. They were all single. And so America gonna have pockets of women, and this is projected in the future. I made the video. A man projected it. They're gonna be alone because the mindset of the videos I showed you earlier. And that's what it is. Women keep on this pace of being entitled, thinking that I got a breast in the butt and everything, and that in the blah blah blah, they're gonna lose, and you're not gonna convince men until you get your mind right, till you come into womanhood, to really understanding what a woman is by the Most High standard. If you don't, that's the only way they can change. Other than that, they're gonna be alone. And it's messed up, man. Let's hear from a Brazilian herself.
Slip in. Alrighty up.
Special guest, the one, the only, the
Oh, this the
beautiful
one.
Liza.
Thank you so much.
Mic drop. Check her links in the description below.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe.
Alright.
When you pay attention to the passport bros, like they're getting women from like the DR, Colombia,
Yes.
the Philippines, Thailand, like women that can speak very little English, women that don't have education, women that
But
need them, women that need
women
them.
are raised to be wives.
You hear what she just said?
Yeah, it's great, right?
She said women from the Philippines have little education and can't speak English.
Yeah, I know I can't. I'm sorry. That's why I'm here because I can't speak.
See, you literally speak. How many languages do you speak?
Three.
Three languages?
Not language. We Cebuano is like we speak dialect here. Cebuano is not a language.
And
Tagalog is a language. You know.
So you speak two languages,
Two
multiple
language, one
dialects.
dialect. Yeah.
And also, they say uneducated. Right? If I'm not mistaken. You want to tell them what you're studying right now?
Well, I'm studying Python. I just finished my job.
Python. Wait, what is Python? Because some people
It's programming language. You know.
Programming language.
I'm trying to do programming, guys. It's hard. I'm trying to learn that, bro. It's
I
hard.
am more studying in front end, not the back end, but it's fine.
Still, they said uneducated. Right now, we have a multilingual computer programmer right here in the Philippines.
That's so much.
So either way, there's so many girls, women
They're just being so mean, you know. I don't understand why they have to live their life like that. You know?
Yeah,
You
they're
just be
eager.
nice. You don't have to say shit to other people. Like, it's great. And if you come to the Philippines, like most every janitor or janitress here, like they can speak English.
For sure, yeah.
Very good.
Most people.
You know, because we all love to talk. Partners love to talk and very, friendly.
Yeah.
Just love talking. So yeah,
And you guys are very smart as well. I'm sure a lot of your friends are educated.
sweet. I don't know who's smart, but yeah, maybe.
But yeah, like, so many women from like the States, America,
Yes.
they talk so much bad about like
About Philippines.
Filipino women.
It's okay.
And so that's why we defend, because we're here and it's
Oh,
like,
that's
it's not
what the
true.
smart bros for.
The passport bros.
I have passport. Smart. Yeah, that's smart bro.
We're
Like
smart.
Filipina.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll see.
Passport bros. Oh, okay. Oh, that's nice of you guys.
Yeah, man. We got
That's
a lot
very
of people out,
sweet.
bro.
Because it's not true.
Is it real?
And like, yes, and so they tell that to the men, and so they don't want men to come here. And so we're like, that's a lie.
I
We're like,
get it.
and we're,
Okay.
yeah,
So they are trying to defend America, so the guys are not going to come to the Philippines.
because you see how many there's
Well,
more foreigners here.
Yes, there's so many foreigners here, like investors, and that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to come here to see it yourself. Don't just
Exactly.
don't believe or like hear what don't believe of what you see or hear. You have to come here and you see it to yourself.
Exactly. And that's the problem. It's just a bunch of people say one thing, and then they hear and they tell someone else. And like you said, these women have never been to Philippines.
No,
They don't know what
no.
they're talking about.
You know what? I meet a lot of girls too, partner girls, because they come here and then they say like, oh, I love Philippines, I love Philippines. So,
Yeah, see, if they came here, they'd probably like it. And they love
I
the
know.
people. They're the nicest people in the world.
Where?
Here in the Philippines.
I just want to hear that.
Why are Filipino people so nice?
I don't know. It just comes with it.
It just,
It's just natural
Like,
because
your
our
parents
parents raising us very well. Like we know how to have a good manners and like.
So was it because like was your like mother and father very strict, or is they
No,
very
they're very
nice?
sweet and they are. I don't know. We're just like maybe just the culture also. Because here even in the Philippines, like you guys have a different culture in America. Like once you are, your parents they are very strict. Like once you are 18, you have to get out of your house like that. Here we can live. Like we live with our parents if we want to. We stay in the same house. We are very family oriented, and it's more of full of love. Like that.
Yeah,
It's,
for sure.
yes, and like I said, you guys have different culture. We have different culture. So
And also it sucks because like in America, the women
it's crazy.
you're
is so bad about your country.
We love America, but like you said, the culture, a lot of the culture, especially now, is not good. So, for example, like if a guy, right, if a man is too nice to a woman, like I've had girls not want to talk to me because they say I'm too nice. Like, yes, they'll say, "Ew, no, he's too nice." It's a turn off to American women for like a
Yes.
too nice. I swear, am I lying? If you text her,
He ain't
in the
lying.
morning too much, like a long text.
Oh,
like,
he's
"Good
telling
morning,
the
my-"
truth.
If you say "Good morning, my beautiful queen," I was thinking about you. I hope you slept amazing. She's literally gonna show her friends and laugh at you. Get your passport. I swear.
Damn.
I swear.
Well, for me, if I get that, I will gonna share to my friends, and they're gonna be like, "Sana on," you know, like "Sana on" is like a Russian here, where I say like, "I wish I have the one that you have," you know, just like that.
Wow.
So that's crazy.
I swear, man.
Yeah.
And then girls also, they think it's bad to like be too nice to a man. So the dating is very, very bad because girls, they don't believe in replying too fast. In America, like it's bad to text too fast. So if I text.
He's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. He's right.
Text you, you're supposed to like look at it, you put your phone down, and you're supposed to maybe wait like
Maybe it's just like, you know, maybe you're just encountering a, you know, like problematic person.
That's how the culture, but like you guys text back fast, which is nice. In America, it's like if you text back too fast, it's like you seem like you're too eager to talk, and that's a bad thing. It's weird. Yes.
Why? It's communication.
Yep.
Get your passports and come to the Philippines.
Yeah, if we're like talking and if I'm messaging and you are not, if you see my message, like that's rude. If I'm messaging and then you just see and you like 1 minute, 2 minutes and you're not responding and you see my message, like that's so rude. Like why? You know, you can say that. Oh, I'm so sorry, I'm busy. But maybe like some of them are busy who can't respond. But still, like the culture is like I'm not gonna say it, but that's crazy.
Yeah, it's not good.
That's rude. I don't know why. It's like an echo or something.
Yeah, yes, exactly. So that's the problem now. So a lot of men are just tired of playing games. There's a lot of games, and so even if a girl likes a guy, she will like be mean to him, or if he asks her on a date, she will say no several times because like you just can't seem too available. So if you ask a girl on a nice date, she goes, "Oh, I don't know, I'm busy, I'll see," and she'll wait like.
He's right.
Maybe you have to keep trying for like a month.
Yep.
Am I lying? Welcome to America.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying. He telling the truth.
I can't imagine, really.
When we post this video, you will see the comments, and every guy is gonna 100%.
Yeah.
See for yourself.
Yeah.
So that's a good clip right there.
Yeah.
So guys, get your passports. Be sure to follow the beautiful Liza we will have her YouTube and your Instagram if you want. Will be in the description below. But yeah, also guys, get your Passport Bros merch in the description as well. Follow the vlog channels and subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you next time.
And the only people, and the only.
The brother is right. That man is right. He's absolutely 100%. Women have done it. In the past, I've come across women that do that you're just too nice, and you know, and then even if you meet, you know, you taking a big chance, like women meeting men, even for the men meeting women online. There's women that playing con games online. Like I mentioned earlier, you know, I used to talk to women on Facebook just to get a good idea, you know, when you Facebook friends with somebody, and just to see what they seem like they really into you. They play like they really into you, but they really on the second or third week they asking, hey dear, can you can you go get me a phone card or a gift card? You know, once you tell them, yeah, you got a job or something like that, they want to know, can you give them a gift card? Yeah, there's women doing that to men too. Like some men doing to women doing that to men on social media. And then you got some women that you meet on Facebook, right? And sometimes you wonder, you hopefully that it'll be a wrong picture. And I've talked to one young woman. She stole her true picture came up online, Luckily, it was a woman, but she used this model's picture, and she said that she was from Toledo, Ohio, somewhere. She worked at a department store, and she don't have time to really interact. Oh man, I'm telling you some of the stories I can just tell on this alone why American women are going to lose in the future. I've come across women that say that they at this location. Well, I said, okay, well, let me. They said they in this state. They're not in the state. They in some different city. I had one of them even suggesting that I try to use some kind of con game on me, thinking that I should, I'll be your woman if you let me have your credit card. And she showed me these selfie models of her, because she have a slender body. They think like this. American women think like this, guys. I'm telling you the truth. There are women that have gotten this entitled in America. They have gotten this entitled. That's why men have stopped. And I know I'm probably the only guy that's been through some crap like this. There's probably guys out there probably too embarrassed to even probably went through worse. Luckily I didn't send no money, because I kind of scoped out what they were doing. See, I might have a nice looking face, I'm a get along easy face, but I'm a person. I've been through the ringer. See, I know, but you see that they think that they fool, and they think you're gonna fall for their little charm of their tongue. And it says that we have spoiled women to put women on pedestals to the point. And the reason why some of these women are mad at these women in places like the Philippines and Thailand and Colombia, because they got to compete. These Western women have to compete. And that's why they have to validate themselves, taking pictures and selfies and things, trying to get their body and their lips, and then going down, risking their life, going down to Central or South America somewhere, trying to get the ideal body, putting fake hair and everything else, trying to compete with this woman up here. That's the truth. Trying to lose weight and everything. Trying to seek validation. Then you have women that have men, but they want more attention from other men. They want other, so it's like they try to press. They want that attention from other men, even though that they could be happily married. And like I said, you see some celebrities with attractive wives, and some of them are immature. There's a few celebrities out there that are very immature. They don't appreciate that their husband has got a career like a Will Smith. You see what Jada Pinkett did to him. You got someone like Sarah, she's married to Russell Wilson, but she's stressed scandally online. And you're a married woman. Why are you dressing like why you got dressed so provocative? You leading men on like you're single. What man wants to deal with that? What respectable man wants to want his wife, somebody gawking at your wife? What? I mean, what's up with that? This the reason why. And that's why American women are going to lose. And I want this one title. This is what women like that woman in the Philippines and elsewhere, in probably different countries, maybe Dominican and Colombia, are going to win with American men. Because we're tired of the games. And when we get our income up and get ourselves right, and men encouraging other men, get your health in order, get your stack in order, we gone. Enough of the game playing. We're not playing this entitlement game no more. We're not playing this game. You're not going. We the sideline guys is probably some of us who have been sideline guys, and it might be the next wave of passport bros leaving, because we've always been sideline, and this is what we had to deal with. Nice, good-hearted men that women don't appreciate what they have over here. They don't give what they would give. They won't get up and make him a sandwich. They won't give up here and do the things that be pleasant to want him for who he is. They expect you to be who, but they'll cater to a man that ain't worth a darn, and would do that for a man. But for a man that asks kindly, like he says, too nice, they won't give you that kind of day. So that's why he's saying, men, let these women alone. The argument is settled. It's a wrap. That's encouraging other men. Okay, if the one who are, some of us are still single, who haven't found nobody yet, let's go find another woman that would appreciate us and give us the love and attention and adoring that you giving Pookie and Ray Ray over here. But he got to be borderline personality abusive just for you to cook you some food. He got to literally force you or guilt you into it. You shouldn't have to do that to a woman. And like I said, and like the earlier video what Phil was saying, that's bad when another woman can't advise other women to change. They had to come into unrealistic expectation. That's really something on Phil's video. But this is the reason why American women are going to lose. And like on Raul's video, how the way the woman says, I don't understand why I am so attractive. Why I can't get no guy. Just the entitlement. And guys are looking at that from all over the doggone, like, ain't she something? It's like, oh, whoa, you the only beautiful woman I've ever seen all over. You're not the only beautiful woman. Now that our eyes are opened up, we've seen other women that are beautiful but got a better personality. Because like the man said, that's like the man was saying. Yeah, when we get to a certain age, that's true. We ain't looking for just for that. We got to deal with your personality. Because that's what we got to live with. Oh, don't you see, I got a beautiful body. Like that's gonna look good. I can cater, but I want somebody for the personality. The attractiveness is one thing, but it's the personality I gotta live with. It's the personality I want to give my heart to. It's the personality I want to share my resource. It's the personality, not just the body. But these women don't understand that. The entitlement. Well, you gotta make as much as I make. Ain't that something? You make 30, 40,000. You're not qualified. I need a man make $150,000 to $600,000. Good luck with that. Good luck with your entitled behind. That's what it is. They entitled. And now I'm glad Passport Bros, Passport Joes have shown it up. Men have stepped up to the plate. Men are getting their passport and getting out of here. I'm for the ones that are able to get up out of here. Men, I salute you. I salute you for doing it. And I'm glad because he's waking these women up to the reality that there's other women on the part of the world that will want your man that you don't want. That is too nice. That's too quirky, too lame. He's too this, he's too that. Like I said, I've seen a couple of men that were overweight get the most drop down pretty women out of the Philippines. Over here, they would have been played like I don't know what laughed and played if they made any good money. These women would have played their emotions. I know that for a fact. They know it. They would want them. Oh, and then they tell you this. Well, you're gonna be like, look. I've been waiting for a long time. I ain't met a good woman yet. I've been waiting. People told me that it's gonna go over a decade. James, you really one day, God have that woman out there for you. I believe God have a woman out there for me, but I'm just saying it may not be in the same city, may not be in the same state. And it's like, hey, maybe I need to do what they do, because I'm not limiting God to. Well, really, I'm one of these men that want to find a wife. I'm not trying to go to Rome to Maine with every different woman on the planet. No. I learned my lesson from that. No way. Just give me. I just want a wife. That's I'm at the point in my life. I'm in my 50s. I want a wife at this point. I ain't trying to do that. I ain't trying to go to hell for nobody. I'm just sorry. I don't want no soul ties with somebody. No extra soul ties with each and other. This one been with 5, 6 different partners. That partner been with 6, 7 different partners. No, I'm at no. I got too much understanding with the Bible when it comes to that. No. No. I learned my lesson. No, for the men that choose, that's on them. That's on them. I wouldn't recommend doing it, but hey, every man's for himself. But yeah, that's what it is. And they're going to lose. The American women is going to show you the difference. Why men are leaving. And what he was in the last video, he's right. Women are like that. They want pick and play and pick and play and pick and play this game with men, and that's why men are fed up. Men are tired. Black men are tired. White men are tired. Probably some Hispanic men are tired. Some men are just getting tired of the game, ladies. If a lady watching this, they get tired. Nice guys got a certain amount of time to be nice, and then to the point they tired. They fed up. And then they want to keep their sanity here. Everybody got certain limited. I don't care. You can be the nicest, sweetest person, but you got. I don't care. It could be a man or a woman, but you got a certain limit. That's something getting on your doggone nerves until you push to the corner. So, and this is what I make these videos try to warn. This is coming, and many men try to warn women, but they entitlement. Because it's westernized society, you could make this money, you could be like a man. And that's why the man is saying, damn, she's trying to be in the same level as a man. Let me go find a woman that wants to be a woman. I don't want to wrestle with the stud. But you got stud women that's trying to look like a stud, look like a man. Try to shave their hair, look like a man. Try to look. You can get with those women. With the masculine women, trying still got that tomboyish ways. You can get with them. They want you. But for us men, straight men, not ones who on the down low. Straight men, we want a straight woman and a woman that is in agreement and submissive. In agreement, not by I keep her barefoot and pregnant and uneducated. No, that's not what it is. She be my mate. That's what it comes down to. Be my better half, and don't mind being a wife, and don't mind being a woman. That's what we want. That's what good men want. Maybe Pookie and Ray Ray and Play Dog over here that you're trying to reform and change into a husband. And he told, and there's something to tell you, I'm a player. And you like, no, I can change him. I can take him to church and change him to the man I want him to be. Nope. He's a player. He's a pimp. If he's saying he's a pimp or a player, and that's how he do you, woman, he gonna make you his concubine. That's what it is. Stop. But you got some goofy women that will chase behind men like that. Meanwhile, you have the other guy who have some moral standards. The nice guy, well, he's too lame and corny. He's just too perfect for me. Yeah, just like the brother was saying, the last brothers. You're right, and guess what? It's gonna keep going on. So I just wanted to make this other video. Yeah, this the reason why American women are gonna lose. They're gonna see men exodus. This is start of exodus of men, good men, and then the men that's left are gonna be the men that are already married. The men that, I don't know, maybe they turn gay, or they're gonna be men that a segment of men that's gonna have 4 or 5 different women, irresponsible, make kids like this one idiot did, and not take care and don't give a damn about your behind. And then you give birth to this man's child. That's what's gonna be left. Kind of men for you. Like I said, unless you want to go with the same sex. Like you got women that's trying to be like men too, look like a man. So they can probably handle like a man, fight like a man for you. Yeah, hey, they might as well look at our Western culture. Women don't even want some women don't even look like women no more. I'm just saying. Hey, it's ain't no shame. It's there. It's right there in our face. But for the men, for us straight men, we want to get up out of here. Us nice, good-hearted men, loving instantly. You don't have to change. You could be quirky, lame, whatever, goofy looking, whatever. Let's get up out of here. Let's get. Don't waste your time. Go meet your, go find a woman overseas, bro. Go stop wasting your time with these American women. I'm pretty. You should just give me money. No, baby, them days are over. Don't flatter yourself. Anyway, all right then. I hope you enjoyed this video. Share it with some friends. Till next time, I hope these women wake up. Take care.